What is a post-closing possession agreement and do I need one? Hey everyone, this is Cheryl Morrison, your local Chicagoland real estate attorney, and today let's talk a little bit about some legal nitty-gritty while you are selling your home. Now, ordinarily, as the seller, it is really important for you to be out of the home by the time your closing begins. That's because the second that closing is finalized, that home is your buyer's and you no longer have any right to be in there. This means that you need to be fully moved out, the place needs to be in broom clean condition, and all the keys need to be turned over, whether that's by bringing them to the closing yourself or giving one key to your attorney or authorizing your realtor to leave the one key in the lockbox and then turn that over to the buyers and leaving everything else on your kitchen table. Regardless, whatever it is, you no longer are going to have any keys, which means that all your belongings need to be out before that closing begins. Now, of course, sometimes this is really difficult. There's instances where people need extra time to get out of their home, whether that be just an extra day or maybe a couple weeks if you're waiting for a new home closing to take place, or perhaps you're building new construction home and that's a little bit delayed. There are reasons why you might not be able to be out of the home by the time that closing starts. When that happens, we need to enter into what's called a post-closing possession agreement. That's just a fancy way of saying that after the closing, I am going to rent back my old home from you for a certain amount of time. There are a lot of issues that can come up with this sort of arrangement. Certainly, if things break, we want to make sure that we know who's responsible for them during that time. Certainly, there are issues as far as how much you pay for use and occupancy of the place during that time. What happens if you hold over beyond the agreed amount of time that you'll be staying after the closing? All of these issues are things that we need to work out, and it's really important that we do that and we come to an agreement about that so that you know what to expect, your buyers know what to expect, and we can try to head off any problems before they occur. If you think that this is something that you might need, you need to make sure to let your attorney know as soon as possible so that we can work this out. Typically, if you find yourself in a situation where you might want this, it's something that you need to know really early in the process so that we can address that in the contract review period, because beyond that, it's really, the buyers wouldn't have to agree to give you this extra time. So make sure that you reach out as soon as possible if you think that there might be any concerns with the logistics of you moving in time for your closing so that we can work through those issues together. That's what I'm here for. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a like. If you think any of your friends or colleagues could benefit from this knowledge as well, please share it and subscribe so that you can continue seeing my videos. I hope that this has been helpful. Have a great day.